What up, everybody? How all is doing? Hope all is well. And if not, hope we get back on track sooner or later. Sick of that thing, you know what I mean? Trying to start. I'm trying to make a video a day, and we post every day. If not, at least every other day. I'm going to reintroduce myself to y'all. I'm CLP, and that's short for Conscious Life Philosophy. Now, this podcast is really just about my thoughts, how I feel about existence, about our life we're living, you know what I'm saying? And also, we look at the world stage and we see what's going on. Now, I understand that we're in a matrix system. I know a lot of people is busy surviving. But when I say busy surviving, means working just to keep up. You know what I mean? What I realize is this: we're in a matrix system. And the matrix is like it's like conditioning of control. You know what I'm saying? Of how your life is. And if you don't pay attention, you're going to fall right into it. But look how they keep us busy. You know what I mean? Our entire life, we're busy. So here we are in the matrix, and life is just going on, and you keep just wondering why the way things are, the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to just hold a vibe and talk about situations, you know what I mean? Some stuff gets serious, and some stuff just get light, like trending topics, and talk about what's going on in the world stage, because the Matrix presents the world stage, which is to, I guess, confuse you, throw you off, for all the rhetoric, you know what I mean? Because remember, I know, they started a school situation, they have television where they program us with whatever, all the rhetorics, all the history, all the space stuff, all the science stuff, is presented by the Matrix, the system, which is meant to confuse. You know what I mean? So within all this confusion, we're all so busy surviving, we have no time to pay attention, and if you do, you're like, what is going on? I'm here to hold the vibe and slowly break things down. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about many stuff. Now, trying to get a hold of that alga, you know? Now, I know they have all those channels that give you classes and all of that. But me, I'm one of those guys that I always wanted to be a naturalist. So everything I do is natural, and I figure it out. I learn how the things go. And I'm realizing that, you just gotta post a lot. We gotta do more shorts for the channel, you know what I'm saying, and just keep presenting. And now me, I have a lot of thoughts, I have a lot of ideas. So I'm gonna put them in this video forms and presenting them. You know what I mean? I like doing these content and presenting to y'all, you know what I'm saying, and giving y'all ideas of what I think of what's going on, and see if y'all agree with me. Or videos ain't popping off much, but I do appreciate the views, and I do big up every single one of my subs. I thank y'all for subbing, and keep liking the video, and do some more shares, you know what I'm saying, do some more likes. Respond if y'all want, but the man, I like the shares, the likes would be good, you know what I mean? We working on the game of the algorithm, because once we're in the algorithm, we're in the algorithm, you know what I mean? And you know, the algo, that's where everybody's trying to get to. You know, where every video you want to get there. So, yeah, YouTube's the new wave, man. So, you know what I mean? It's been around for a minute, though, but it is what it is. When it's time for you, it's your time, you know what I mean? When it's not, it's not. You won't know. I didn't know about this stuff until about, 5-6 years ago? Crazy. I finally started watching Bobby Hammett videos. And those who know about Bobby Hammett, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to say no more, but if you don't know about Bobby Hammett, that's a very special character, you know what I'm saying, in the conscious space. And that was really that took me off on this YouTube journey, you know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted the information, I always wanted to know. But man, information is so hidden, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, information is in the atmosphere. And if you know how to access it, you know what I mean, there's tons of information out there. I mean, all you gotta do is download it and break it down, you know what I'm saying? Understand existence itself, life itself. Yeah, so this podcast is just talk about life stuff, life issues, and we just break down life itself, man. Understanding existence, you know what I'm saying? And within that existence, you know, the history of beings, the history of us, our history, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the FBA history. You got a lot of stuff to break down that we all got caught up in this matrix system, and it throws us off and it throws us away. Because remember, we used to live off traditions, passed down from the elders, generations after generations. But now that got interrupted with their system. And now we go to school and we learn whatever they tell us to, is important. You know what I'm saying? Is it really important when it's not true history? And everybody's confused and all of that. But yeah, man, it is what it is, son. Hey, we have nothing but time, right? So let's just chill, hold the vibe, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm going to talk about things that just pop up, you know what I mean? It's a vibration. Y'all understand that. And then we got the trending topics, what's going on the world stage. Because the biggest thing is the Diddy thing, man. I believe Diddy was doing that. I can't believe Diddy was going on like that. And even down to the new stuff with Shannon Sharp. Because they say believe in none of what you hear and half of what you see. But there's signs within everything. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This guy look at Unc for different. This guy look at Unc a little bit different now. Cause remember, whatever's on TV is really not real, but it can present itself. It can present itself in a way make you think it's real. And us people will look at things as reality for what it is. But TV is also produced, so it's made up. And whatever is on TV is put together by somebody else to present it to you. Now, how to present it is proper. So if Shannon not going proper, then he's acting proper on TV, but in the dark, you know what I mean? Home's a monster. What they say, what's done in the dark shall come to the light. You know what I mean? And there you go. He pops up on the world stage, and then it comes content, and people talk about it. You know what I mean? Even to the music stuff with Drake and his fake ass. I believe Drake had ghostwriters the whole time. From acting, his reading and memorizing script. Same thing. Hear some hot songs, pay people for it, get it however you get it, and recite it. People doing their research. People putting out all the reference tracks that's been coming out for years. And I know somebody's going to put it in chronological order. I seen the piece the other day of the songs that Drake did. So yeah, man, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff on this channel, you know what I mean? So I'm CLP, Conscious Life Philosophy, and we're holding the vibe. So who already know, big up. And who's new to the channel, welcome. You know what I mean? Please hit that sub button, hit that like button. The goal is trying to get to the algo. You know what I mean? So on that note, I'll catch you on the next vibration. CLP is all love. You know what I mean? Channel style.